Imagine this. You wake up, reach for your phone, and before your brain is even fully awake, you've already checked 3 apps. Now imagine if, instead of scrolling, you spent just 5 minutes improving your English. 5 minutes! It sounds tiny, almost laughable. But today, I want to show you how those 5 minutes can change everything. Before we start, if you enjoy this kind of calm and practical English learning talk, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yes, you can also download the free PDF with the script and the useful vocabulary list. Check the link in the description. I want to begin with a simple idea. Small habits are more powerful than big plans. Many of us think we need 1 hour of focus, the perfect study space, or the right motivation to learn English. But the truth is much simpler. What really builds your English is not the big study session you plan for Sunday. It's the 5 minutes you repeat every day. 5 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of listening, 5 minutes of speaking to yourself in the mirror. These small actions build a routine, and routine builds confidence. When you practice every day, even for a short time, your brain starts to accept English as a natural part of your daily life. You stop thinking, I must study English today, and start thinking, this is just what I do. That shift alone is incredibly powerful. Another important idea is that 5 minutes is enough to stay connected to the language. Learning a language is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's also about feeling connected to the sound of the language. When you skip too many days, you lose that feeling, and starting again becomes harder. But 5 minutes keeps the door open. It keeps the rhythm alive. Think of it like watering a plant. If you pour a huge bucket of water once a month, the plant will not survive. But a little water every day keeps it alive and growing. English works the same way. A small habit prevents you from losing momentum, and momentum is what takes you forward when motivation disappears. The third idea is that 5 minutes is easy enough to remove excuses. I'm tired. I don't have time. I can't focus today. These excuses are strong when you think you need a long study session, but they disappear when your goal is only 5 minutes. Anyone can find 5 minutes. You can listen to something while brushing your teeth. You can read 3 sentences before bed. You can repeat 10 vocabulary words while waiting for your coffee. Suddenly, learning English stops being a heavy task and becomes something you can slide naturally into your day. This makes you more consistent, and consistency is what leads to real progress. It's not about studying a lot, it's about studying often. Let me share a short personal story. A few years ago, I wanted to improve my Spanish. I started with big plans, 1 hour every evening, and I failed almost immediately. The plan was too heavy, too unrealistic. Then a friend told me about the 5-minute rule. He said, do 5 minutes every day. If you want to do more, great. If not, you still win. So I tried it. I listened to short conversations while cooking. I read small texts during my lunch break. I practiced simple sentences out loud while walking to the bus. 5 minutes slowly became 10, sometimes 15. But the magic was not the extra time. It was the consistency. After a few months, I noticed I no longer felt afraid to speak. I could understand jokes, podcasts, even a fast conversation in a cafe. And the best part? I never felt stressed. The goal was always small, always possible. That experience showed me that the 5-minute rule isn't just a trick. It's a mindset that builds confidence and removes pressure. From my personal perspective as a learner and as someone who helps others learn, I genuinely believe that small habits create the biggest transformations. When you give yourself permission to learn in short, simple moments, you stop fighting with the process. You stop blaming yourself for not having time. You stop feeling guilty. Instead, you begin to enjoy the language. You start noticing small improvements. You begin to see English not as homework, but as a part of your identity. You start saying things like, I like learning English, and eventually, I live in English. And that shift, that emotional connection, is what helps you grow the fastest. Because language learning is not only about rules and words, it's about confidence, connection, and daily practice. So, if you are listening to this right now and thinking, but 5 minutes can't really make a difference, I want you to try it for 1 week. Just 1 week. Pick something you actually enjoy. Maybe a short story, a podcast, a YouTube clip, or even a simple app. Do it for 5 minutes every day. You don't need perfect focus. You don't need motivation. You just need to show up. And after a week, ask yourself how you feel. You might be surprised. You will probably feel lighter, more confident, and more connected to English. You will feel progress, not big, dramatic progress, but real progress that builds over time. And here is the simple truth I want to leave you with. Small actions done with love and consistency will take you much further than big actions done with stress and pressure. 5 minutes a day can open a door that big plans often keep closed. And once that door is open, your progress has no limits. That is the power of the 5-minute rule. It is small, but it is strong. It is short, but it is life-changing. It is simple, but it works. And sometimes the smallest habits create the biggest futures.